Sag mir, wie gewischt du das Sex bei der Zarah, that Beis with all of the Fnei Eden Shlev Gechavim. Mishnah telling us 3 days before a Chaga, before a day that they go to the church or they go to the Tifla, then you may not do business with them. You can't do business with them. They can't make money. They can't feel good about themselves. You don't lend them something because I have connections. I get fancy cars when I need to borrow them. Or they lend to you because they'll feel, wow, I'm a wealthy guy. I can even lend to you. They'll voice to lend them money. They'll spend to borrow money. To pay a debt. Either you can't pay them or they can't pay you.
They feel good by paying up the loan.
Yeah, if you says no, from and you can make them pay because they shemaitza who like it's painful to pay a debt. If it's full money out of your pocket, I'm really happy shemaitza. We actually, you're right, it's painful on the moment, but after it you feel good. 3 days later, if you will go to the Avodah Zarah, Baruch Hashem, I was able to pay my debts. Says the Gemara, how do we pronounce or how do we spell the second word of the Mishnah? A-day-en. That means a day. A day hen, it's a day of Avodah Zarah. A day hen got to the Avodah Zarah. Says about Rav Shmuel, Chaltona a day hen with the Aleph, Chaltona a day hen with the Ayin. Manatona a day hen, Lemishtabish. Aleph is good, Ayin is good. A day hen Lemishtabish. Manatona a day, we have to find psukim that seem to allude to the fact that a day with the Aleph is Avodah Zarah and a day with the Ayin is Avodah Zarah. Manatona a day Lemishtabish is Sivki, Karev Yoim Eidam. Pasuk in Pashas, Hazinu. Karev Yoim Eidam, we call it Yoim Eidam. Adam is the day of Avodah Zarah. That's spelled with a aleph. Pasuk there is being a little cynical. When your Avodah Zarah come and justify you, stand up for you. So you see, a day with the iron is referring to Avodah Zarah. What's wrong with the iron? I mean, what's the argument? He says no. Aid means broken. Today, carve him Adam, Avodah Zarah will break. We want to use the name of Avodah Zarah that it breaks the Avodah Zarah. The Malda that says with the iron, what's wrong? Breaking is not bad. Avodah Zarah should break. What's going to cause them to break? Edus. The edus that they give about themselves, that about how ridiculous they were and how non-functional they are, that's going to break them. So let's get to the root. Edem is lashon edus of the Avodah Zarah. Really, the word is edus. Edus she'ida b'atzman. Hilkach edus adifa. Pregbar vayitne edem. Yitnu edem means the Avodah Zarah will give edus. Yitnu edem yitztagu is going to Avodah Zarah. What we saw ksiv the Amr of Shoavei Levi. Call mitzvah she'yisrael oisav oilam hazeh. Every mitzvah Yid does nowadays. Boys from edus level oilam haba. Every mitzvah you do. Come to a Shiur, you learn Torah, get tikkun. Any mitzvah you do, he'll come and he'll testify for you in the oilam haba. Shnema. Yitnu edehen yitztaku. What's that? The edus will come in front of the Bezdin, which means the mitzvahs create a malach, and the malach will come and give edus that they did it. Eli Yisrael Yishmu v'yoimru emes. That's going on Avodah Zarah. But the beginning of the pasuk, edehen is going on regular edus, and that is referring to Yidden. So that's not referring to Avodah Zarah at all. We'll find another pasuk that says edehen like that. It says Yoitzrei Pesach. Those that created Avodah Zarah. Kulam toyu. They're all nonsense, emptiness. But chamudeim badi ilu. All their desires won't help them. Be'edein heima. They are the Avodah Zarah. Darashem Chanina bar papi teim Reb Shloy lost law in Mevi Kadosh Baruch Hu Sefer Torah. When Mashiach comes, Mevi shall put a Sefer Torah in his lap. I'm giving schar lebi shasik ba. Anybody that learn Torah will get schar. Who's going to come first? The Jews? No. We will feel unworthy. We'll feel undeserving. We won't come. All the nations, the Iranians and the Egyptians and the Americans and the British and all.
Even the Nazis.
The Nazis, yeah, even Nazis. They'll see soon why. They'll all come. They'll come by Ruvi. They'll all come together in confusion. We deserve reward. I'm going to go to Baruch. Calm down. Calm down. They all come together in one big jumble bumble. They come in individually with your chamin. The Leumim should gather together. That every malchus come on own. Praying more, Hashem was a problem. Everybody together. I mean, me, Ikka, Ruby, Kavikich, Brichu. Hashem doesn't have a problem to zoom in onto one person. There could be 10 million people or 8 billion people there. What's the problem? Kavikich, Brichu. And we don't want the people to be able to not to focus on what Hashem says. Hashem will give them Musa, say, yeah, he probably means the guy behind me. He probably means the Egyptian. He probably means the Saudi Arabians. No. I'm a good guy. Hashem, no. You come in on your own, and I want to talk to you directly. And I mean you, and nobody else. The Lishvum ad Amalhu, Roimi. First comes the Romans. Why did they come first? Oh, all of a sudden the Romans. Why? Roman Empire. My time of Shivi, because of Chashuv. Why the Chashuv? In the dream of Daniel, he had a dream about all the full Goliaths. The first animal that he saw, it said, it ate up the whole land and it crushed it and it grinded it. This is this accursed Mas Roimi that destroyed the Beis Hamikdash, that destroyed the whole world, took over, conquered the world. Where do you get this assumption? Chasha person goes in first. Don't take anything for granted. Where does that idea come from? Melech Tzibur on Rosh Hashanah. It says, if you have a king and a people, Melech Nichlas Tchila L'Din. First the Melech comes to Din. Shnema, last is Mishpat Avdoi. When Hashem judges, first he judges the Evet, which is the king. Mishpat Am Yisrael, and then the people. What's the reason? What's the reason why it's good to get him first? On Rosh Hashanah, this is brought in the Gemara in Rosh Hashanah too. Even say first chat is the way we understand. It's not respectful. The Mesa Malkim Avroi, the king should stand outside and wait. No, pastish. That's the first understanding. Therefore, we have to let the king come in first. Even say another reason. Before Hashem gets angry. During the day of Rosh Hashanah, when Hashem will hear about all the sins that all those people in the world committed, then that will build up an anger. And when anybody enters after that, we look at it very elementary. We'll say very elementary. Be angry, be crying out. Are you here now? Bad mood. By a judge, I think they say that too. It's good to get the first case in the morning. The first in the morning, say that. By a judge, maybe after lunch break. Because once a day goes by, gets nervous, uptight, it's not such a good mood. Get him in a good mood. Get a bad mood when overwhelming with all the cases and all the stories that come his way. Okay, now comes the interrogation. They'll tell the Romans, okay, you want this place, this today is the day we're giving out Schar for Torah. Can you tell me, what do you do? What do you do for Torah? Amr the follow the same with a straight face. Yes, we set up many marketplaces. Many bathhouses. We had a stock market. More than a stock market. Why? The kulam lo yasinu ela b'shvil Yisrael shias v'Torah. We didn't have a Klal Yisrael. That's the only reason. So okay, we want schana. I mean, what do you think we have? Wall Street. What's Street?
Wall Street.
Wall Street. Yeah. Why do you have that? Only for the Shvi, Moises, be Lakewood. Be Yeshivas.
Shimon and Choy said exactly the same way.
Yeah. Amalahem, Kodesh Baruch Hu. Shoitim Shabba'olam. Foolish people. Kalmash Asisem. It's like absolutely Asisem. You did it for yourself. Let's call a spade a spade. The Kantim Shvakim. You had marketplaces like Zoinis. For Zoinis. Merchatois, bathhouses. The Adam have out of them. For yourself. Kesef Zav. Anyway, the money's mine. For me, now you didn't make any money. Nobody made a red cent. Never. Liya Kesef Zav Nim Hashem Tzvakis. Famous Briskerov. Hashem did not say Shakronim. Don't say Shakronim. Hashem should have said liars. Did not say liars. The Shoitim. Said the Heilige Rav, Briskerov, that they're not liars at all. They said 100% the truth. The day Mashiach will come, they realize everything that they did was for the Eden. They didn't know it, but they did it for that purpose. You say about that train, Trans-Siberia Railway, they built, I don't know how many years, how many lives were lost when they built it, how much money it costed. That was to take the Miri Yeshiva Bocher. Miri Yeshiva Bocher across there to get them to safety. That was pathless. Rambam says he was going to build a building. One need. The world gracious, surely source to gracious. Some people maybe have a hard time hearing that.
when the anti-Semites say that it's that
We
we
all-
control the world,
It's true.
truth is we do.
We do.
Yes, everything,
Really strong
everything
generation.
is done for us.
The tachlis of the world is with tachlis bria. We can't deny that, and it's not, people think, it doesn't sound so politically correct. Too bad. Yeah, that was a years. That was a year. Yeah, the American, and they're not shakranim, but they're fools. Why they're fools? A fool, the Gemara says, what's a shaita? Ma'abad mashnoisiloi. You lose something that you have. You were anyway doing it. Why have the wrong machshava? It's such a foolish thing to do. That's shaita. That's shaita. Now, okay, Shem says, okay, if you have any shaykhs to Torah, Shnema, mi yagid zois, and zois the Torah. Klim yesh b'chem magid zois. And we can say something about Torah, zois the Torah, Shnema, zois the Torah, so much never is wrong. Yeah, the yotzu b'pachad nefesh. Oh, they're broken-hearted. Oh, gewaltig. Yeah, we lost the case. The yotzu malchus shoimi, v'nichlas malchus paras. In comes the Iranians. It's Iranians turn now. They are second. My time, why did they come next? Why are the Iranians next to the list? The Chashiva Basra. Yeah, the next level of Chashivas in the world after the Romans is the Iranians. Minalan Dechsiv, in the dream of Daniel. Va'aru Chiva Achrei Tinyana Damila Doiv. Afterwards comes the Doiv. After the lion, the Romans are called lions. They are called bears. The Iranians are called bears. The Torah of Yosef, Eila Persium. These are Persium. Sha'oichin of a shoisim kadoiv, eat and drink like a doiv. Masarvin and basa kadoiv, they put on weight like doiv. Or megadlin say kadoiv, and have a lot of hair like a doiv. Eila menucha kadoiv, yeah. And I don't have any menucha, no menucha. They're always busy with the next and the next. That's the nature of these Persians. Okay, Persians, Iranians, okay. Oh, you want schar also? Nice to know. What did you do? You know how many bridges we built? Malchus Paras. I mean, we conquered many lands. Yeah. They conquered many places. Yeah, took over places. We made many wars. Yeah, we had the Hezbollah, we had the Hamas. We had many wars. We did it. Yeah, all the chizuk from the Hamas that caused us to become better people after October 7th. Yeah. They'll say, yeah, we did that. And that's true. Amos. There's a lot of chizuk in Klal Yisrael today. Tells them what happened October 7th. And they say, we get nonsense. You had the wrong mashava. Kalma should see them. Let's talk after see them. Can't think Bisharim.
Didn't call them shaitan.
No.
Interesting.
No, interesting. I don't know why. To count the Bisharim, you put up bridges, the meches. Yeah, they were into money. They were more into money than time, it looks like. I don't know. All that here. You took Gesharim, you wanted to have tax. Karachim, towns, you conquered towns, Lazabem and Garia. You wanted people to work for you. You like to conquer people. Into conquering. I mean, people under you, that says you'll have more people working for the king. Yeah. Right. Milchamois, says the Abish. I'm more thinking more. Milchamois ani asisi. Milchamois in the world are not chira. Because it says Milchamois ani asisi. Wars are from the Abish. Wars from the Abish. Milchamois ani asisi. Shnema, Hashem is Milchamois. Here the Gemara. More thinking that. Milchamois ani asisi. From Yefchem Magid Zois. Anybody can say anything. Shnema Miyagid Zois. Right, Zois and the Torah. Zois can search them. Zois the Torah. Samoisha. Yad Yotzu. The father of Pachan Nefesh. They went out broken-hearted. For anyone from Achad, the cousins, Malchus Paras, Malchus Roman, like the Midi. I mean, the Persians saw that the Romans weren't successful. They thought they'll be better. My Tama Aili Amri, no. Don't compare the Romans to us. The Romans, Sasha Beis Mikdash. The Romans destroyed the Beis Mikdash. Banan Beninam, we built the Beis Mikdash. Koresh, he built the Beis Mikdash. I mean, after all said and done. Koresh. After 70 years, we were there in Madai. He was the son of Esther Malkanevi. And he was a Persian, and he made the Beis Mikdash get built. So they have a big schus of building the Beis Mikdash. Now, why didn't they say that? Tosis asks, why didn't they say that? Me'asakta, Tosis says, Tosis, they wanted the schus for every generation. We wouldn't just talk about once. Maybe that's
why I shouldn't say shaitan.
Yeah.
Because they had a minute why they had something, right?
Maybe. Since they had every nation saw the previous nation failed. My time, why'd they go in? Everybody thought, yeah, they were bad, but can't compare. You can't compare us to them. And now Lishbad Yisrael. Says the Gemara, why do these Romans and these and Persians, they get like special private attention? We speak about them. Those are first to a chashuv, another than a chashuv. Says the Gemara, the Roman Empire is going to be till Mashiach comes. And the Persians. Look at Taisus here. This Taisus has surfaced last few days. Look at Taisus. You read the Persians are going to have a Malchus till Mashiach comes. Says Taisus, you see Taisus. Adam Rinan, Asida Roimi, Paras, still be Roimi. Stein Chazal, Iran is going to fall. To Rome. Rome is America.
Rome's America?
Rome's America. Yeah, it was America.
I thought Rome was Rome.
No, that's not terrible.
Rome is probably the West,
The West.
whatever the West.
What's the West?
Today's international world. It's,
Yeah. So
NATO.
Taisus, Highness Samach Bias Mashiach. Before Mashiach comes, it's going to fall. That means it won't go all the way. They'll fall. They have to fall. Before Mashiach comes, the Iranians have to fall. They stay down in Taisus. Okay. We're learning this.
We're ready.
We're ready. Just learn the Gemara. All chizik, the life stuff, and they shall fall. I'm here to be made. I'm ready to buy the Klimna Satalon of like the said to the guy, 1 second. Said the guy, did we ever get the Torah that we didn't keep it? We never got it. We say it with a straight face. Is that why tining? He said, we didn't get, if we would have got the Torah, we would have even done it better than the Jews. We never got it. What are you talking about? Nonsense. The Pasuk says, Hashem came, he shined from Seir. Came from Taimon. My boy Beis, my boy Beparam. What's Hashem doing there before Matan Torah? Hashem went to every nation and asked them, you want the Torah? Came Noah, and they didn't accept it. And this reason they broke. This is the tiny Abgeschlag. What do you talk about? We would have kept the Torah. We never got it. He said no. No. You're right. We didn't keep the Torah, but you didn't try very hard with us. You gave us the easy time to say no. Did you put the mountain over our heads? We didn't do a makabel because you see like Israel. It's either the cloud Israel that's Hashem put the mountain over Klal Yisrael. So it looks like when it came to Klal Yisrael, Hashem Kaviyachol was desperate. They should be makabel. He did everything it takes. Didn't do it to the goyim, so we would have been makabel.
You said that's the Nishma first.
That's the kasha. Why need cover hakigis? But Mike did hakigis. Yeah, that's a good point. What's it tied on there? They said first Nas and Nishma. That's a good point. That's a good kasha. Well, what's the title? Say Nas and Nishma, you get hakigis. You say no. So okay. You say they say no. Okay, let's go back. Back up. Let's go back. That before Matan Torah, we gave you 7 mitzvahs. Only 7. Now 13. How well do you do with those 7? How well do you do? Before accepting more, the basics. Let's go back to the basics. How well do you do? Yeah? Did you steal? Did you do nose to? Believe in the Hashem did. How do you didn't keep it? The Tanner of Yosef, Pasuk says, Amad v'yimodet eretz, ra v'yate goyim. What does that mean? The Eibishter went and v'yimodet eretz, he measured the land, v'ra v'yate goyim. My ra, what did you see? What's ra? Ra is I mitzvah keep a leim, but they know actually came on. He saw Hashem says it's a waste of time. These people just don't keep it. So Amad v'tira lehem. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna open it. Ra v'yate, open it. I'm gonna open it. Don't keep it. Done. Iskura, the gaining. Okay, what, did not get punished? That's it. Not get punished for not keeping it because they don't keep it, so they get off the hook. Don't get schar. Still have to do it. Don't get schar. If they're Makayim the Torah that we learned that Beis in Avodah Zarah. Yeah, I'm with Shem 74 days to go. The name yourself.